Hey, this episode, let's talk about thinking for prosperity. Hey guys, Randy Gage here. Want to welcome you to another episode of Prosperity TV. And this is kind of a continuation of a little bit what we talked about with self-awareness, how we need to separate our opinions from facts, in other words, to get to the truth, to have actual self-awareness that we talked about on we talked about on Prosperity TV. We did a couple podcasts about it, and then I did a whole series on the blog. So I want to pick up on there and then go forward and talk about some important ways in how you think and how they apply to prosperity. So the first thing is, of course, understanding emotion, right? That we all get emotional. We're all going to get angry. We're all going to be sad. We're all going to be happy. And it's wonderful. I want you to celebrate and relish and live in all those emotions. But you also, the critical thinker always wants to know what caused you to have that emotion. Why are you feeling angry? What is the reason behind that? So this is really important. If you want to be successful, if you want to really manifest prosperity in your life, you need to be mindful of that. Then, of course, the issue that we just discussed, which is not taking your opinions about everything as facts. We all have opinions. I have strong opinions. I'm sure you do too. But it's really important to be successful that you recognize what are opinions versus what are facts. And then the third area that I want to talk about and really get into is what I'm going to call parallel processing as a method of thinking. And here would be the example. It can be true that you grew up idolizing Michael Jackson and that he was this brilliant, gifted artist, like mad genius, like the world hasn't ever seen. That can be true. And it can also be true that he might have been a pedophile. The one does not have to negate the other. Other example, you could have had the opinion that, you know what? I think we should elect Donald Trump president because I'm tired of all these politics. Washington is broken. We need a businessman. We need an outsider. We got to shake up politics and we got to drain the swamp. You could have that thought, and that would be a valid thought. And that can be true for you. And it can also be true that the guy you voted for isn't actually qualified to do that job. So to be successful, you got to be able to process both of those parallels. Because what that does is when you can do that parallel processing, it eliminates the emotion stuff, it eliminates the opinionated stuff, meaning doesn't get rid of emotions and opinions, but it allows you to not, in other words, to take them into effect as you process information and you make decisions. And that's what makes you successful and prosperous. Deciding to go to college or not, deciding which college to go to, deciding who to work for, deciding to go into business for yourself, deciding who you're going to get married to or not get married to. You want to be making clear, mindful decisions. And to do that, you've got to have this ability for parallel processing. The other thing that I think is really important to understand about this is otherwise you're closed-minded. Otherwise you're a little thinker. In other words, here's another example, Bill Cosby, right? So you could say Bill Cosby was a comedic genius. I grew up with Bill Cosby. He's one of the funniest men on earth. That can be true. And it can also be true that he has a dark, evil side. right? So if you can't process that, if you say, no, that can't be true. I love Bill Cosby. I've been laughing at his comedy since I was 10 years old. That can't be true. Well, that can't be true with Michael Jackson because I loved him as a kid. That just shows you being petty or small-minded or simple-minded. And you won't manifest prosperity that way. So think about that. Are you understanding the emotions? What is causing the emotions? Are you able to separate opinions from facts? And can you do this parallel processing in your thinking? All right, last thing before I let you go, if you have to speak for your business, make platform presentations, speak to the board of directors, any of those kind of things, and you would, or you're one of those people say you'd rather die than speak in public, I've got a 2-day program that's perfect for you. Check it out. It's at rgspeakerschool.com. All right, guys, go out and have an amazing week. Love you. Peace.